Hey everybody, it's me, Karazina Cheetah, here with Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, I'm actually doing a game that is not like 10 years old, slash 5 years old, slash not in the scope of, everybody right now. Uh, I saw this on Markiplier's channel, and I was kind of intrigued. I didn't get very far into the first video that he posted, but the fact that there's warnings and all that and the art style just kind of clinched it for me. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Plus, it is free on Steam, so I'm like, hell, why not? I mean, might as well, right? So this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So all the kiddies that are watching my channel and should not be, you should probably leave. If you get nightmares or are disturbed, don't blame me, okay? Okay, got it. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that. So, I do suffer from depression every once in a great while, which most people do. Sometimes it comes on more often than not. I also know that I have a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of driving anxiety. I have a lot of social anxiety. I am actually quite introverted, even though it might not seem like that. Talking and being, a Let's Player has definitely helped. However, I still have that problem. I'm a very awkward person. But anyhow, by playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I mean, I am definitely over 13 years of age. I hope that you guys watching are too. So let's get going. I agree! Yay! And yet another warning. Okay. It is so cute. I can't. Alright, so settings. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with too much of this. I just made the text speed a little faster. I lowered this a little bit, and I lowered the music volume. I'll lower it about there. That's mainly so that in case there are voices in this, it won't get completely overtaken. Like I said, I don't know very much about this game. I just know that, especially the Steam reviews, I'll put a picture here, overwhelmingly positive. So, alright. Alright, please enter your name. Scarlottle. It works. Hey! I seen an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Sounds like me. I never liked getting out of bed early. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Scarlottle! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Scarlottle, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Saori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, I could understand. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I have a question. What the hell is a NEET? Not just a NEET, just a N-E-E-T capital boom NEET. Anyway. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Yeah! Clubs. Saori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Saori? Saori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I actually had that happen a couple times, but that was mainly because I would be drawing or writing or whatever, and I would usually wait at the end of the school day for everybody else to just, like, get their stuff and get out, because fighting the crowd to get out the door was never something I liked. I'd much rather just sit there, just patiently pack up my things, and then go, okay. It's easier to get out now. I'll go ahead and go. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Okay, Saori. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you would come... that you could come to my club. I'm sorry. I cannot speak today. Also, if you're noticing this new headset, I got it for Christmas. I'm trying it out. This is very weird because it bends all over the place, and it's also like a plug-in mic. It's very strange. But anyhow. Saori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Saori is vice president of the literature club. Ooh, it's in the title. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Pretty cunning, actually. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. Yes, let's go! Also, wow, that was high-pitched. Sorry about that. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey, a cupcake's not the worst thing that you could sell your soul for. At least it would be nice and, like, delicious and sweet and... I know people hate the word, but moist. It's very important for a cupcake to be moist, because you don't want a crumbly cupcake. You don't want that. It goes everywhere. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me new member. Glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out voices for these guys, okay? Actually. Seriously? You brought in a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Scarletto! What a nice surprise. Nope, that's not the voice. I'm going with that. Rewind! Ah, Scarletto! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay! Ellipses. Also, it's very hard to do different voices when almost everybody involved is a lady. So, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one that I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Ah, I know the voice for her now. As soon as I saw the shy, I know. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Scarletto. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Scarletto. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. But then how about I make you some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! That was probably not a very good whoa, but... Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats! That is so cute! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Wow. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. You take the paper off, you break off the bottom, and then you make a cupcake sandwich. That's how you do it, man. It's so much better. You don't just take a bite of icing. It's great. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, wrong voice. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you to enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.